All right, we're gonna try this again. Hey y'all, as you can see, I've kind of already started, but that's because I started your recording and I got cut off. Um, so yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna combine them, but we'll see. Like my energy has shifted majorly, so if I'm if my energy is too funky while doing this reading, I promise you I'm just gonna stop and record a whole new one. But this is for my Gemini. So hey, thank you, welcome back. These are your love messages for the month of June. um oh, this okay, let me just get myself together because I'm so disappointed I messed up the reading. I didn't mess it up, but it got cut off. Anyway, um okay, this is for my Gemini, your sun, your moon, your rising, or your Venus sign. Please take what resonates. If it doesn't apply, just let it motherfucking fly. All right. Do not force anything to be your story if it is not. If it's not resonating, check out one of your other placements. Okay. Yeah, these are your love messages. So this is something that could have already happened, that is currently going on, or is headed your way. Let me see. Like, I'm having such a hard time getting back my train of thought. So I wonder if some of my Geminis feel a little like clouded or flustered mentally. But I've been playing songs where I shuffle a playlist and just kind of try to tap into the energy. I was tapping into some energy where some of you all, you may have a friend that you guys both have feelings for each other, and you feel like you're the better person for them, guy or female. Whomever they're with or they're dealing with, or who they've been dealing with, you're like, I'm the better choice. I don't know why you're with that person. This could have been someone you've had sex with, or somebody you just feel a really strong sexual chemistry with, or like you just know the sex will be good, but you try to like lead with sex or convince them, like, I know you want me, like, I know you think you love them, but the sex, like, but they can't put it down like me, you know. He don't put it down like me, you know. He not making your toes curl, you know. You squirting everywhere, you know. She not sucking it like this, you know. She ain't spinning on the tip and doing tricks, you know, like that. But I feel like there's somebody you want to be with, but they're not choosing to be with you. If it's not a friend, this could be a friend. This could be where you could be like the side piece. So I keep getting interrupted with your reading. Okay. I'm starting to get agitated. Let me light some sage or something, some Palo Santo, because my energy is like not it right now. So I am so sorry, Geminis. Okay. So you could be the side piece, right? And this person is in a relationship, you know it, and that you all hook up, but you actually have caught feelings for this person. You have feelings for them. You feel like they have feelings for you too. You feel like they're pretending. They're lying about their feelings if they say they don't. This is somebody, like, you're a little cocky with it. This is somebody where you feel like, no, I know you want to be with me. And then but then, like, the other side of you, where you try not to lead with sex, you try to lead with the heart. And it's almost like, look, we both have been through a lot of shit. We both have experienced tough situations when it comes to love. Like, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, but I think we're perfect for each other. If we just give love a chance, if we let our guard down, our walls down, we could really be perfect for each other. And then I was also picking up on, then the Gemini would just kind of switch and be like, I'm the catch. I know I'm worth it. Like, you should want to be with me. You get a little cocky, a little arrogant. It's like, nah, he not better than me. She's not better than me. You'll never find better than me. And so you're kind of letting this person know it, or that's the energy you carry at times. But you really want to be with this person deep down, like physically and emotionally. So Interesting. But anyway, so you had guilt and loss come out. We have passion at the bottom of the deck. So definitely, like, you feel a strong, like, sexual pull to someone. For sure. But we have guilt and loss here. Guilt is an unresolved emotional entanglement that makes you reflect on your actions. And then lost, being lost is an emotion of losing your sense of direction, leaving you feeling uncertain. So I feel like if you are messing with somebody who is like in a relationship, or they're dealing with somebody already, you do feel a little guilty. You feel guilty about the things that you're doing. It's kind of like you're going against what your soul may want. You could be carrying some guilt towards someone also. It's almost like whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been involving yourself in, you feel like it's not your true character. Maybe you've been letting your sexual desires lead you. If I get interrupted one more time, okay? There's something, okay. If you and this person both know y'all got feelings for each other, do things keep getting in the way of y'all being able to come together? Like, because as many interruptions that I have gotten in your readings, like, it's like something doesn't want to, like, something just hasn't been able to come together. But regardless, I feel like, Geminis, whatever you've been doing, however you've been moving romantically, you're feeling lost as a person. You feel like you're not doing what you should be doing on a soul level. And you're feeling a bit guilty about it. Yeah, I think you're disappointed also because it's like you're not getting what you want. You're not sure. So if you look at the bottom of the deck over here, we have passion, followed by disappointment, anticipation, uncertainty, anxiety, and then joy, right? And forgiveness, trust. Some of you all could have said something in the heat of the moment to this person, and you want to apologize for it. But I feel like on a soul level, you're feeling lost. And you have heavy guilt regarding something. It could be just like, you know, the situation, you know, if you are the side piece. But you're feeling guilty about something. So I'll see what else the tarot has to say. I'm not the tarot, but of course the tarot and the oracle decks. We have feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Legal, lawyers, court, paperwork. Clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Tension, stressed out, migraines, worry. Oh. Okay. Okay, whoa, I'm seeing something here. Okay, so I'm picking up on two different energies. I'm picking up on two different energies. Okay, so for some of you all, there's a divine feminine. There's somebody you feel like is your counterpart. You carry guilt when it comes to this person. I almost feel like you could have chose someone else. And whomever you chose, I feel like it's someone you've dealt with in the past. But this person is very clingy. It's actually a dead relationship. It keeps you stuck in your old habits. Maybe the habits you're trying to break free from. But you have clinging, tension, established, toxic, burned bridges, recharge, healing. Then you have salty. masked, narcissist. Whoa, what is this? I feel like you were dealing with somebody that, I feel like you got into some legal issues with this person. This could have been a marriage, someone you were in business with. But I feel like you're trying to heal from this person. You're thinking about letting go of this person. So okay, wait a minute. Some type of loyalty was lost. You feel betrayed by somebody. This person was toxic, but this person had money. This person could have had like themselves pretty together, but they were very toxic. Drama, arguments. There was a lot of tension associated with this person. You're dealing with something legally when it comes to a relationship. So some type of contract. Oh, hold on. Oh. Is there a divine feminine? So whether masculine, whether male or female, but you carry guilt when it comes to them. Did you lose a soul contract? Because I know this is legal, lawyers, court paperwork, but seeing this together makes me think of a soul contract that was lost. That it's like null and void. I want to see what other cards come out, because this is very conflicting. Well, not very, but it is conflicting with the energy I got from the songs that I've heard, right? That I picked up on. Although there is someone, okay? So I wonder if that's 3 different energies. Geminis. Are you dealing with more than one person? Because, okay, this is what I'm getting. I feel like there's someone that's a soulmate. You feel like they're a soulmate. You know they're a soulmate. You could even say twin flame if you all believe in that. But it's like a high-level soulmate. You carry guilt in your heart with them. And I think it's because you chose somebody else from the past that you have history with that isn't good for you. That could be somebody that you're either in a relationship with them, or this is somebody that's in a relationship with somebody else. You want to be with them, but they're not choosing you. And you get in your ego and you get upset about it. Are you tied to this person some way? But then I was also picking up that best friend energy. Let me see what else comes out, because I'm starting to get different stories. I'm starting to get different stories, several different stories. If you were married to your divine feminine, you went through a divorce with them. You feel like it was your fault and you lost something beautiful. Look, forgiveness is at the bottom of this deck. What is going on? Because I'm also getting a little bit, Gemini, you may have some narcissistic energy tied to you. Like, the person, okay, so this best friend who could be with somebody else, it's like, are you trying to, okay, hold on, are you trying to like force them to see like, nah, I'm the right choice for you? But that's not what they're choosing. Are you mad because you're not getting your way? Because this person has set some form of a boundary with you and you're a bit salty about it. The stories are intertwining. I'm seeing like how they're connecting in ways, but I see how they're different also. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Secrets. I haven't told you everything. Okay. There's guilt here. Bottom of the deck. Men, I want to fix our connection. Your ego is getting in the way. Your ego is getting in the way because you think you're top shit. You think everybody should want to be with you. This person is choosing not to be with you for their own reasons. I'll see if it comes out, but they've placed some form of a boundary when it comes to you. Maybe they know, maybe they have an idea about some secrets already. But you carry guilt because there's this feminine energy, divine feminine, divine partner that you were honest with. Interesting. There could be something legally you don't want someone to know about. I'm trying to make sense of your story, Gemini, because I'm getting a few things, and you want to mend. So it's like you want, okay, this best friend. I have so many things running through my head, y'all. I'm so sorry. So many things are like running through my head. And I'm trying to like make sense of it. Okay. Did you have the opportunity to be with the best friend at one point? And didn't take it, and the best friend is doing their own thing now? And you don't like it? So, did you run to someone from your past? Because they were established, but it's a super toxic connection. Something bad happened with that connection. It's almost like, think of it, it's a little like tit for tat, but the best friend wasn't on the tit for tat. The best friend was moving on, or the friend, or whomever this other person is, but I'm getting friend, best friend energy, or the person you're friends with benefits with. Because you couldn't get what you wanted with them, or you're not getting it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I got interrupted again, and I actually have to leave. Like, this is so crazy. There is something is blocking you from coming together with somebody. Like, it's just, there's so many interruptions, there's so many different things that are happening. So it's very interesting. I'm about to let all of the cards, twin flame signs. Ooh, shit, who are you dealing with, Gemini? I'm about to just let the cards come out from the oracles, and then I'll do tarot last. But I'm gonna speak on this when I come back and finish the video. But I am gonna let these cards come out first, just because of the energy. Hold me. Intensity. Oh wow, I'm picking up on so much. Paranoid. Oh, you are so worried about this divine feminine finding out something. Chained? What is going on, Gemini? Time? I'm picking up on so much. Oh my God. Okay, and I'm trying not to speak on anything because I just don't want to get started knowing I have to get up. The moon, intuition. Ooh, Lord. You got 3 controllers at the bottom of the deck. Reflecting, release. I feel like you and Taurus, most Tauruses have been in some type of karmic cycle. Shadow. Oof. Holding on. Fear of loneliness. Love can mend the deepest wounds. Oh my God. Let's rewrite our love story together. Oh God, no, I'm already seeing what this is. Some of y'all are dealing with a twin flame. Some of y'all are definitely dealing with a twin flame. No exit. Routine. You are so set in your old habits always. Gemini, you're not allowing yourself to grow. Trump card. Ultimatum in reverse. I'm doing the last one. Hold on. Boundaries. Committed. And losing interest. Together is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Hey, Gemini. So this is probably maybe the 5th time I've had to start your reading over, if not the 6th. But it's been a number of times I've had to start it over where I even just stopped and took a break. And I said, I'm not coming back to this. But I do realize I need to just move forward in this reading. So there is something, whatever this connection is, or in your love life in general right now, I just feel like there's a lot of interruptions. I feel like you can't even focus on your love life the way you may really want to, because I feel like there's so many outside energies that are interrupting whatever you're trying to get going, or there's a number of different things you need to focus on. Like I'm telling you, Taurus and Gemini gives me, you all are both like, it's almost like you're healing from, or you're not, if you're not healing, you're tapping into the energy of, I need to make some changes in my life. Karma has been bad for me. I'm trying to shift the karmic energy in my life. So the fact that I had so many interruptions with this reading, I didn't even want to come back to this reading, if I'm being very honest with you. So it's almost, maybe you all are dealing with some things that you're trying to avoid, you're trying to ignore. There could be something in your love life you're wanting to ignore or avoid, or that you are doing that. And intuition or something is tapping on your shoulder, kind of letting you know, hey, you need to check this. Before you can move forward in any way in your love life, you need to address the moving pieces. So I'm going to try to wrap this up as quickly as I can without rushing it, if that makes sense. Because like I said, this is like my 5th or 6th time starting this. Like I was so irritated and agitated. But what I'm seeing more than anything, I definitely think a number of you Geminis, there's someone that you view as your person. And I feel like you have lied to this person. You have kept secrets from them. You haven't been 100% honest with this person, whether you're talking to them or not. Okay, but I feel like you have guilt surrounding this person. A lot of you all, you feel like you have lost the person you really want to be with, or that you should be with. But it's because a lot of you all are feeling lost right now in your life, I feel like, in general. But this person who you view, like we have this feminine energy over here, I'm just looking at this as, it's your divine partner, your soulmate, somebody you view as a compatible, like your person, your compatible person in this lifetime. There's fear surrounding that connection. I believe you are engaging with somebody that you really shouldn't be also. Somebody with some toxic energy. You're tied to somebody with toxic energy. It's almost like I'm talking to some Geminis that maybe with somebody that they really shouldn't be with. This reminds me a little bit of Aquarius. You're with someone that You shouldn't necessarily be with, or you shouldn't really be dealing with them, but you are, and it's because there could be some form of comfort level, right? Some of y'all could be used to toxicity, and so, you know, even though you know it's toxic or it's drama, it's like, I'll still stick around, I'll hold on, because I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this, okay? I feel like at the end of the day, you really just want this person to hold you. You kind of just want to ball up in their lap and cry, you know, in their chest or on their shoulder. You know, I feel like a number of you all, like, this is somebody that made you feel safe. This was home to you. But I feel like you're involved in some other shit. You got some other stuff going on. Things you're being very secretive about. You feel guilty about it. I feel like you didn't treat this soulmate the best, or this divine partner the best. Especially if you're a masculine energy. I do feel like there's something going on that you're legally tied to, okay? We have legal and we have chained here also. I do feel like you're tied. This is giving, this could be something that's going on in 3D, right? You're legally tied to something with somebody. Possibly it could be a marriage. You all live together. You have a house together. You have a business together. There's something where it's like you have to figure it out, but it's not easy. It's not an easy situation to figure out. It's actually quite complicated. For those who are dealing with someone that they really shouldn't be dealing with, you're dealing possibly with a karmic energy. But again, you are codependent on this person. It is an unhealthy attachment. Okay, see, there was another interruption. I'm telling you. Are you all dealing with somebody that could be, and I don't even like to say this for real, are you dealing with one person who is a karmic, who could be tied to some form of spell work, witchcraft? If it's not that, someone who, like, tries to do, like, manifest you to stay in their life, manifest you not to break away from them. It just feels like there's someone that doesn't want you to break free. And it's starting to, like, become noticeable to you. I feel like I'm telling you, this is going to be like for 2 different groups of Geminis. Because the first energy I was getting when I was pulling, it was similar to this. Maybe it was leading down this road. But you all are tied to somebody you don't need to be tied to. And it's a very unhealthy, codependent connection. But you're so used to it. It's a part of your routine. You've been doing it for such a long time. And you're, like, committed to this routine. You're committed in a way to this person, this toxic person you should not be with. But Spirit wants you to wake up. I feel like Spirit wants you to wake up and see something. So, okay, I'm going to show you the rest of the cards that came out before I get too deep into this. So, we do have... that one's towards the end. Let me not do that. Okay, so this energy here, right? I feel like a number of you all, there's somebody you really want to be with, but there's somebody else you're dealing with that for some reason you can't just break free from them, okay? You feel stuck to them. It's almost like you all are in a karmic soul contract with this person. And you could be coming towards the end of this contract, but it is so hard for you to break free. I feel like a number of you Geminis, you may be a bit low vibrational too, okay? Meaning you have to raise your vibration. So you could be partaking in things that you really shouldn't be. Oh, because look, something I saw at the bottom of the deck of this one, you have mend. You want to fix the connection. There's somebody you feel like you have unfinished business with, but you feel unworthy. Responsibilities, understanding, forgiveness, third party. There's somebody else you dealt with instead of this soulmate. You chose a karmic over a soulmate. That is what it's sounding like. It could be a karmic that is already tied to somebody. Like, you think this is somebody you should be dealing with. This is either a karmic you're in a relationship or a karmic that's tied to someone else. And it's keeping you in toxic energy. Some of you all, you are married to this person. Some of you all are in a relationship. You're in business with this person. You live together. You have a home together. You can't just walk away. Like, you kind of have to divide assets. You may have to go to court for something. There's somebody else you want to be with. That's what it's giving. Intensity, my feelings for you overwhelmed me. I think this soulmate, you didn't know how to handle it. You didn't know how to handle this soulmate. You, like, it was too overwhelming. It was too new. It was too different. The feeling, not necessarily the connection, maybe even the connection, but the feeling, the love you felt for this person. It was so intense. It was so different. It damn near scared. It didn't damn near. It did. It scared you. Some of you Geminis, I feel like you met a more evolved soulmate and you had the opportunity to evolve with them, but you didn't. You stayed in your routine. You didn't want to break free. But there, I'm telling you, behind the scenes, though, in divine timing, there is something, because there's a delay in your life right now. And there's a delay in your love life. But I feel like in the back of your mind, right, you can't get this person out of your mind. It's igniting some type of light bulb moment. You may... Some of you all... Oh, Lord. Okay, so some of you all, if you're in a relationship with someone, this karmic, you're going to try to reach out to this soulmate. But you're going to try to handle them in a third-party energy. You're going to try to have them as like your sneaky link. You're going to sneak and involve yourself with them, and you shouldn't. That's, if you are thinking about that, Gemini, stop. That's letting you know you are still in some form of low vibrational energy. You still have some maturing to do. You are still not ready for this soulmate, no matter how bad you may want to. You're still on the same level as this karmic in some way. You most certainly are. But I will say this. Something is definitely nagging at you, okay? Because you have the moon intuition came out. Your intuition, something is like nagging at you a little bit. Your intuition will not stop bothering you about this soulmate. We have reflecting, shadow work, release, purge. I feel like a number of you all are starting to realize your behavior, how you've been moving, the things you've been doing. You need to check yourself. That work starts with you, okay? Like, you're like, why can't I be with the soulmate? I'm with this karmic. Because you and the karmic are still on the, y'all are on the same level. So you have to check your ego, do this shadow work. Stop deceiving yourself. Tap into your emotions. I know you're an air sign, you know. So maybe some of you Geminis, I'm talking to some that are, your heart chakra is closed. You're so in your head. But something is nagging at you. Maybe some of you all started doing some type of shadow work during the strawberry moon. That was on the, I know the 10th was when it started, when you could see it, but the 11th, June 11th at like 3:44 a.m. That's when you could see it clearly, like in its full effect. So maybe some of you all started doing some shadow work during that strawberry moon, right after it. Like, there's something where it's making you look at yourself. You're going to do some deep introspection. Oh, wow. This talks about hermit energy. You have the hermit that also came out in tarot. Oh, you're going within. And it's... Okay. I see. You're realizing certain things you need to release and purge. It's like surrender to the divine. You may have been trying to control your love life, but you're starting to realize you need to walk away from this karmic person. You need to stop dealing with this karmic person. There's someone else that you're supposed to be with. But you do have a hard time. One of your issues is holding on. You like to hold on to shit from the past. It's almost like, even though it's been rocky, it's been tough, it's been a challenge, it's been hard, like this person has been in my life for 10 years, you know? This person was in my life way back when. I've been through X, Y, and Z with this person. I have to see it through. Or I'm supposed to be loyal to them in that sense. I owe that connection, that type of loyalty. No. You must release old ties in order to have a fresh new start with someone. You have to release. And that could be a person, that could be bad habits, that could be a way of thinking, that could be a guard that you have up, that could be, I mean, it could be a number of things you have to release. And it is going to be tough. It is going to be hard, especially if you haven't tried to address any of this. Especially if you haven't done that. We have love can mend the deepest the deepest wounds. This energy is coming out twice. Mend. You want to fix something with something. Your heart is broken, Gemini. I don't care what you try to say, how you try to front, how you appear to other people, how you appear to this karmic. And this karmic may also kind of know deep down you're heartbroken over somebody completely else. It ain't got shit to do with them. You're heartbroken deep down about somebody. And you have a desire to mend this connection with this person. It's the soulmate over here. And clearly something really bad happened. Some hurtful things happen, because love can mend the deepest wounds. I feel like this soulmate, whatever you dealt with in your childhood, whatever you dealt with in the past, whatever mommy or daddy issues you may have had, this person, when you were interacting with this soulmate, I feel like this soulmate brought healing energy. This soulmate healed some of that energy for you. And I think it scared you. It wasn't like, oh my God, you know, this love is so different. It's healing, you know, wounds that I had regarding love within me. It was like, oh shit, this is scary. This person has the ability to touch my heart in a way that no one else has. Oh, hell no. I don't have control. But now your heart is broken even more because you're not connected with this person. But you have a desire to be with them. For those of you, if you know this soulmate, this soulmate that you feel so strongly for, if you know that they have moved on and they don't want to be with you at all, you are going to have to let go. It's turning toxic. Okay, if you know, like I'm talking, if you know for a fact this person has moved on, you've had a conversation with them, or you see that this person is married now with children, they're living their best life, right? It's turning toxic. It's turning into a karmic contract for you. But if you haven't had that conversation with this person, that's not your story. It's this karmic that you're holding on to that you need to release in order to be with this soulmate. Oh, wow. Okay. So, you have no exit. Yeah, I need to kind of move a little quicker. You have no exit. You have routine. You have trump card. This is such a repeated cycle. You feel trapped. If you don't feel trapped, you're going to feel trapped. But it's a repeated cycle. You keep going through the same situations over and over and over again. But there's a comfort level in this routine. You know you're trapped. But it's like, I feel like there's some childhood wounds that need to be healed. There's some childhood wounds. Because even though you know you're trapped and you're in this cycle that is repeating itself, that's not healthy for you, where you see no way out, you're still comfortable in it though. Your spirit team is trying to send you messages in your dreams. Maybe if you drink or smoke, don't drink or smoke for 7 days. I was gonna say 7 days, and then I see this 4 and 3. Yeah, for like 7 days, maybe don't smoke and drink. And just see what type of messages you receive in your dreams. Because I do believe once you surrender and release, there is like something you don't see that's going to come your way that is actually a blessing. I know this is hard, right? Having to release, having to surrender, having to tap into your emotions. Because I feel like I'm talking to some Geminis that are closed off emotionally. And you may spend 2 or 3 days just crying on the floor. Like, what is wrong with me? But allow it to happen. There's something you don't see. Like, there's something so beautiful within that you're going to receive. There's a power within you that I don't think you are aware of. I think this person has drained you of your energy, and you may not even know it. We have boundaries. We have committed. We have losing interest. You're not even as interested in this karmic as you once were. I think there's something sexual that may tie you two together, but you're not even that interested. You're not. I feel like, man, you want to escape so bad. You see this ultimatum is in the reverse. I want to press the final button with you. I want to take this step together, but please be patient, my love. We will know when the time is right. You could have ran from the soulmate in the past also because they were putting pressure on you. Like, hey, what is this? What are we going to do? But right now in your current state, again, you could be drinking a lot, smoking, taking part in recreational drugs. But I feel like you're trying to numb yourself from your reality. You chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability. It's like you could be really focused on money also. And this person knows this. Like, you two may have a similar energy when it comes to greed. And I'm talking about the karmic. So maybe, okay, this is almost giving. This karmic may resonate with your lower vibration. And when I say that, meaning you two are kind of like one and the same in your lower energy. Like on the things that you both need to work on, you relate to it. You understand each other. And it's almost like, oh, you're just as flawed as me like that. Oh, okay. I understand you. I get you. Let's connect and stay together because we understand each other on that level when it comes to our fucked up shit. And we allow each other to be the fucked up versions of ourselves, possibly without judgment. That just kind of feels like you both are comfortable being the lower version of yourselves. Definitely has something with greed. You're thinking about escaping, but you don't know how. You want this soulmate to actually come in. So some of you Geminis, you want this soulmate to come in and save you, but they're not going to. You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself. Something is not destiny. Something is not written in the cards. This person, you're super committed to like your old root, like your old habits, your bad habits. This routine that you're in, this way of living that you're in. You need to reevaluate. You don't have enough boundaries for yourself either. I don't think this karmic respects whatever boundaries you have. I do think you're fearful of this soulmate losing interest, because I'm going to show you what I got in the tarot. We have the Queen of Cups right here. We have the Star right here. The Hermit, the Ten of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. And then we have the Page of Swords. You want something new. You want something new. I feel like you're trying to manifest something new to come in, especially with this soulmate. You view this soulmate, the Queen of Cups, where you're like, your soulmate is very in tune with their emotions where you're not. I feel like you're going within with this Hermit energy, and it is tough with the Ten of Wands. It's very difficult to address your shit. And it's hard to go within and do this self-reflection, because I feel like when you go in and do this self-reflection, you're like, shit, that this is a lot I have to work on, a lot I have to address. I have to get in tune with my own emotions, and that's hard. You are wishing and praying to get back together with this Queen of Cups, this soulmate. They don't have to be a water sign, but it's somebody with that energy, a nurturing energy, a very loving energy, a spiritual person, a grounded person, I feel like. You are, I feel like, don't end on bad terms with this karmic. Try not to. Like, do everything, of course, if things naturally fall that way, but do everything in your power to handle things in a mature way. Because I almost feel like you're willing to, like, deceive and deceit to get what you want. I feel like you're not willing to go after exactly what you want just yet when it comes to love, like what you really want. And I think it's because there's some spiritual healing you need to do. Some reflecting you need to do. I feel like life has kind of been kicking your ass a little bit. I feel like you've been in this cold energy a bit. And it's like, okay, no, it's time to seek healing. It's time to really get in tune with your higher self, your spiritual self. Really think about, what do you desire within your heart? Not materialistic. What do you desire within your heart? You genuinely want a new opportunity in love with someone. And I feel like you're going within to figure out how to get it. How to go about it. How to be able to connect with this soulmate. Because I feel like if you don't, you will end up losing them. So, okay, Gemini, that is what I have for you. I know it's been quite a long time, but that is your reading. Please like, subscribe, share. Have a beautiful rest of June.